The Kansas City Chiefs offseason conversation has gotten even more intense, and if you've been following Chiefs Kingdom even remotely, you'll want to stick around for what's shaping up to be one of the most competitive and intriguing roster developments we've seen in years. No, this isn't your average offseason update. We're talking surprises, returns, breakout candidates, and a few names hanging in the balance. What's happening behind the scenes in Kansas City isn't just setting the stage for another Super Bowl run. It's rewriting what we thought we knew about this roster. So make sure to hit that like button if you've been a fan for 30 plus years. It's great to see fans of all ages here. Now, let's start from the beginning, because there's no story without Patrick Mahomes. The QB1 is focused, and if early speculation is true, we're looking at a potential return to MVP form. Expect more mobility, more accurate throws, and a man determined to remind everyone why Lombardi stays in Kansas City. Who will back him up? None other than Gardner Minshew. Minshew brings more than just experience. He brings talent, leadership, and a locker room presence that is already making an impact. Chiefs fans may only get a glimpse of him during the regular season, but make no mistake, if needed, Minshew is ready. Now, let's talk about the firestorm that is the running back competition. This is not a drill. It's a full-fledged battle, and it starts with Isaiah Pacheco. Fully healthy, bulked up, and running behind an upgraded offensive line, he's expected to return with vengeance. Behind him? A familiar face, Kareem Hunt. Yes, the same Hunt who lit Arrowhead on fire during his first stint is back. Don't expect bell cow usage, but do expect critical short yardage touches and red zone assignments. Then there's rookie Brashard Smith. Drafted late but graded like a day 2 pick, his upside has coaches buzzing. And finally, Elijah Mitchell. Speed, soft hands, and if he stays healthy, a legitimate third down option. No room here for Carson Steele or the other fringe backs. This core is loaded. Wide receiver room. Oh, buckle up. Xavier Worthy is more than just a speedster. He's emerging as a WR1 in waiting. Coaches love his progress, and his chemistry with Mahomes is real. Rashee Rice? Fully recovered and practicing like a man possessed. He was torching defenses before his injury and looks even sharper now. Marquise Hollywood Brown is healthy again too, and don't let his 2024 fool you, he's primed for a bounce back as one of the league's most dangerous WR3s. Then there's Juju Smith-Schuster. Let's be honest, expectations are modest, but if he can chip in with a few clutch performances, he'll have done his job. Jalen Royals, the rookie out of Utah State, is versatile and intriguing, capable of lining up inside or outside. His role will evolve over the season. And yes, the final receiver spot? It's going to take Juan Thornton, for now. Not Nico. Thornton turned heads all offseason and has the inside track, especially with special teams value factored in. But that battle isn't over yet. Tight end room? Still headlined by Travis Kelce, but here's the twist, he might not be the number 1 target anymore. Expect his usage to shift strategically. Noah Gray is rising fast, coming off a breakout 2024 where he earned major snaps. Jared Wiley is the wild card. Recovering from ACL surgery, he's drawing comparisons to Kelce with a ceiling some say might be even higher. And then there's the undrafted Jake Briningstool. He's been the talk of OTAs and minicamps. Coaches are excited, and fans should be too. He's the top UDFA bet to make the team. On the O-line, changes abound. Jalen Moore, formerly of the 49ers, is here and the coaching staff will find a spot for him, whether it's tackle or guard. Kingsley Suamataia, now transitioning to guard, is being monitored closely. Creed Humphrey, the best center in football, returns to anchor this line, and let's not forget Trey Smith and Jawan Taylor holding things down. First-round pick Josh Simmons out of Ohio State is pushing hard for the left tackle spot and already looks nearly game-ready. Backups like Mike Caliendo and Wanya Morris give this unit real depth. And to round things out, Hunter Nerzit is the likely backup center behind Creed. That's just the offense, and we're already looking at a team brimming with star power, fresh talent, and calculated risks. But don't go anywhere, the defensive side might have even more to unpack. From high-stakes battles at edge and corner to a linebacker group quietly building one of the NFL's most versatile rotations, Part 2 is coming, and it's got fireworks. Before we head into the next chapter, I want to hear from you. Who do you think is the biggest surprise on this roster so far? Drop your takes in the comments. Let's pick up right where we left off, because if you thought the offensive depth chart was stacked, wait until you get a closer look at what Steve Spagnuolo is working with on the defensive side of the ball. There's talent, there's youth, there's experience, and more importantly, there are serious stakes for multiple players heading into what could be a defining season in Kansas City. We begin with the defensive tackles, and no surprise, Chris Jones leads the way. The perennial All-Pro isn't slowing down, but with age comes strategy. Expect a slightly reduced snap count, more rotation, and a focus on keeping him healthy for the games that matter most. Alongside him is Omar Norman-Lott, a rotational guy from Tennessee now looking like a serious contributor. He didn't play every down in college, but Spags has seen enough to believe he can hold his own in the Chiefs system. Jerry Tillery, acquired from Minnesota, is already making himself at home. He's motivated and could be a sneaky value piece. Mike Pennell and Marlon Davidson round out the group, veteran stability with some upside if the rotation is managed right. At edge rusher, George Karlaftis returns with high expectations, and rightfully so. The Chiefs picked up his fifth-year option, signaling their belief that his best football is still ahead. Mike Dana remains a consistent presence, but eyes are on rookie Ashton Galoti. Whether he's ready to compete immediately or needs time to develop, he brings physical tools that jump off the screen. Charles Omenihu re-signed on a one-year deal after testing a quieter-than-expected free agency. That chip on his shoulder could fuel a big year. And then there's Felix Anudike-Uzomah, King Felix. This is it. Make or break time for the former first-rounder. Production must come, and soon, or the Chiefs might be forced into a tough decision. The linebacker room is deceptively elite. Nick Bolton returns with a new contract and plenty to prove. He's already shown he can lead this defense, but improving in pass coverage will be the next step in his evolution. Leo Chenal and Drew Tranquill are arguably two of the most underrated linebackers in the NFL. Both do the dirty work with little fanfare, but they're critical to the unit's success. Rookie Jeffrey Bassett could be the hidden gem of the draft. Known for his coverage skills, he'll likely be deployed on passing downs to relieve Bolton. And Cam Jones earns the final spot, solid depth and special teams upside. Jack Cochran isn't on the 53-man due to injury, but expect him to stay involved once healthy. Now, the corners. Trent McDuffie is a star, plain and simple. Expect him to shift to nickel more frequently this year to maximize matchups. Jalen Watson stays, for now, despite trade rumblings. Christian Fulton, signed from the Chargers, is penciled in as the other outside corner. There's upside, but also pressure to produce. Youngster Noel Williams had some rocky moments in OTAs, but his ball-hawking skills, 7 INTs at Cal, make him too promising to ignore. Joshua Williams and versatile Shamla Rakana round out the room, both have the trust of the coaching staff. The safety group? Quietly deep. Jaden Hicks is poised for a breakout year after leading the team in interceptions as a rookie. Brian Cook and Deion Bush return, while Mike Edwards, back after a brief hiatus, adds veteran depth and familiarity to the scheme. And finally, special teams. Harrison Butker returns as the most accurate kicker in football. Punter Matt Araiza, a.k.a. the punt god, is back in action. And James Winchester? Still snapping and now the highest-paid long snapper in the league. You don't mess with perfection. So there it is. The projected 53-man roster for your Kansas City Chiefs. Every position tells a story. Every battle matters. This isn't just about making a team, it's about winning championships. Again. Now it's your turn. Who are the biggest surprises for you on defense? Who got snubbed? Who's about to explode in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're riding with Chiefs Kingdom all the way, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. We've got exclusive breakdowns, insider info, and everything Chiefs all season long. Go Chiefs!